Hello YouTube, and welcome back to another Obby Creator video. My name is Roro Studios, and today we're going to be doing some finishing touches to Tower of Super-Ception, which is the soul-crushing tower for my JTOH ring and Obby Creator. So this series is coming to an end, but this isn't the last video. There's going to be one more after this where I show the entire tower start to finish. If you haven't seen the previous videos, you can find those on my channel in the playlist. This is Tower of Inception from JTOH, but with not 2 layers, but 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, then 5. So let's go ahead and get started with the video. Oh wait, no, hold on. I keep wanting to plug my Roblox group, but I forget like every time, so go do that, link in the description if you want. It's your choice. Okay, so before I start building anything, I do want to show a few of the things I did off camera. So this is actually my second attempt at doing this recording. The first one, I built this part, but it really didn't, the video wasn't really going that well, and I also did like 2 nerfs that I won't even talk about. But I built this like lobby place. So we have the tower portal, which will take you to floor 1. Then we have the floor select over here. You can go to all of the floors, and then also these like secondary teleporters, like floor 8 outside, floor 7 outside. Then over here, there are 5 teleporters for floor 10, because there's there's one to the start of floor 10, and then all of the mini sections. And then I have one to the anti-cheese room, and one to the wind room. So the wind room doesn't exist yet, but the anti-cheese room does. So basically at the end of the tower, you drop down from the top all the way through the center layer to this, to the wind pad. But obviously you could corner clip and just cheese the entire thing, which is why you can see this like teleporter right here. That will send you to the anti-cheese room. But the thing is, you actually have to get kind of far into the tower before you can actually cheese anything. You have to get to this button right here and press it, and then complete enough of the section to get right here. And then, let me go back into edit mode. You'll corner clip in if you try to, and then you'll get sent to the anti-cheese room. And it says, did you really think that you could cheese the entire tower? There's such thing as a cheese barrier, you know. Maybe actually try next time. XD, touch the sign to restart the tower. I am very disappointed. Lol, 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 lol. I genuinely hope you knew that wasn't gonna work. Hashtag trolled. Did you think that I wouldn't consider someone corner clipping? You should see the look on your face. So yeah, I put a bunch of roasts in here. And the music I put in here, it's actually the Rickroll song, but Screaming Goats edition. I don't want to play it because I could get copyright claimed, but yeah. And touching this will just insta-kill you and send you back here. Those are all the changes I did off camera. I also did a couple of minor ones as well, such as like changing the way the skybox looks on the final part. So now it's time to begin doing the extra detail and nerfing some things and buffing some things. The idea is that this is going to be a mid-insane difficulty tower, but it's like terrifying, so yeah. But I just wanted to save doing major nerfs for this finishing touches episode, because that's where it would make most sense. And also I need to put in like a floor here so it doesn't look weird from the bottom if you put your view under there. But I was gonna do that. I'll just do that later. I'm too lazy right now. I don't want to play through the tower like commentating over it and then nerf things when I find that they're too hard, because I'm gonna be commentating over the tower. I don't know what happened there in the next one. But yeah, floor 1, I mean, for the most part, I would say this is actually insane difficulty. I did a couple nerfs to floor 1 and floor 2 in the first attempt at this, but it was only like 1 nerf. But the first 2 floors, they're really not that bad. But yeah, then we get to floor 3. So I adjusted this button route and main route thing because it was a little confusing, because you actually had to go down like this route, this side of this wall for the button, even though it seemed to be pointing that way. So what I changed was you go up here and then you jump down here and then you do this corner clip. And what it previously was you just jumped on top of these ladder flicks from the previous floor. So yeah, basically you'll complete this part to get to this button right here. Once you do press it, you go back. 30 seconds may not seem like a lot, but it actually is enough. That activates this platform right there, and then you can jump up here. And I didn't make any nerfs past this point in the previous attempt. I don't know, I didn't do anything in there really, but I don't know why I keep mentioning that. But yeah, I think what I want to do is extend that out by 1 stud, or half a stud, so it becomes the 1 stud. Okay, that wall hop I think definitely needs a nerf. So I think what we can do is maybe lower this down 2 studs. Okay, now right here, I mentioned this in the previous video, and obviously when I actually built this, but the idea is that you're just walking, or climbing I guess, and then you just fall through. So there's no hint towards that in Tower of Inception, but what I think I want to do here is maybe make this truss be ever so slightly red. Okay, I guess not really slightly red, because I gotta make sure it's actually noticeable. Would they notice this and then be like, should I go slowly just in case? And not think that was just like extra detail? Maybe I'll put a sign, maybe I'll put like an exclamation point right here. But then I'm also gonna have to make this absolutely massive if I want to get the thing to be the right size. But I mean, the signs can't collect false anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Alternatively, I could actually like build it using actual parts, but I think that's fine. Although maybe I make that red. Yeah, I think that's good. Then they'll just do that head hitter. Now this, I really need to change this. Instead of these insta-kills here, these definitely need to be teleporters. But yeah, I'm gonna change it to a teleporter that'll send you back. Maybe I'll like make this platform larger so that, like, I want it to be a large platform obviously, so that if you're holding forward, you don't just walk off. Okay, so I'm gonna make this be like 0.75 transparency. I don't want it to be too noticeable. Yeah, so that's what I'm gonna do here. I only really need 3 teleporters just above this part, because once you get down to here, there's no like extra ones beneath you. I'm pretty sure this won't be possible. Okay, so now I'm gonna make the spot it teleports you to. I'll put it over here. And so now I'm going to select these, go to behavior, select set, and then put this right here. So let's test it out. If you fall off, then you'll just get sent here. If you're holding forward, maybe I guess I'll put in a little like border right here, I guess. So it will be like that. So that's good. But yeah, it looks like you can't hit this teleporter any. Can you from right here? Yeah, you could, but you don't even need to jump here, because you're supposed to just do this truss corner clip. Okay, I want to adjust that lodge now. I think what I can do is just take this and lower it down, maybe just half a stud. Yeah, so it'll look like that, and yeah, okay, I think that's all I had to do there. That doesn't make that jump too hard, and then that's fine. And then what you're supposed to do here is you're supposed to wall hop up to there. I think that's fine, but the only problem is, will they be able to actually figure that out? I think so. Playing through floor 4, I've just played through a little bit of it. I haven't found anything I really want to change, except right here, you have to hold down forward, otherwise it'll knock you off that ledge. So I think what I can just do is put a small little platform right here, so that way I'm not holding anything. If it'll let me fall, then that's fine. Okay, right here, I just failed this a couple times, because you can like accidentally get on the conveyor. So I can fix that by just lowering that down 1 stud. So is this jump too hard? I think that is a little. So I think extending this will fix that. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so floor 4, I think that's pretty good. The only last thing I want to do is just put a button deactivator for this green button if you fall. So yeah, floors 1 through 4, they aren't really too hard. But then once you get to floor 5, that's where it starts becoming super hard. So now we're at floor 5, but this is technically floor 9 because you climb up all the thingies and then you descend back down to floor 5, the actual floor 5. Then you get teleported back up to floor 10. Yeah, by the way, falling here, if you read that, you have to land 3 10-stud wraps over an insta-kill. And then you'll get sent back to the start of the floor. Yeah, so I think that first jump is fine. That jump is a little annoying, so I'm gonna change this into just a 2 stud. Okay, so maybe I was wrong. This wasn't actually as hard, because sometimes when I'm done recording, like when I go in later that day or the next day or whatever, sometimes I will make a few adjustments as I have more time to like play test through it. But yeah, that's why this floor doesn't actually have that many things that I think need nerfing. Well, except for this. I just made that a 1 stud instead of a half stud, if you saw that. So what did I have right here? We had a wall hop onto right here, aka something that needs nerfing. By the way, the reason the fog thing isn't here is because I kept falling and didn't feel like teleporting back through the thing to get the effect. But I mean, I guess that's not too bad, but I think I just want to make this a ladder flick. Yeah, so it'll be 2 ladder flicks. Then you do like that. Jump down to this thing, the half stud, and you go up these spinning 1 studs, and that's not too hard. But then You can drop down here. Then this floor is over a safety net. If you want to pause and read that, you can. I can make it a little bit harder, but again, I don't want to make it too much harder. This jump right here does need to be nerfed. It's like a head hitter, but super hard. I think what I'm gonna do is just do that. It should make it, yeah, that's a lot less annoying. I think what I'm gonna do for this, I'm just gonna do this. So yeah, it's a lot less annoying to like drop down on top of there. Okay, there's a teeny tiny misalignment right here. So let me fix that. What you're supposed to do now is you like wrap around to right there. I think what I can just do is just scale that like so, to make sure it doesn't go through the wall. This jump, you do need to be a little bit careful to make sure that like you don't accidentally hit this thing right here. And you do have to go into climbing animation, but I don't think that needs a nerf. But I think what I will do is do this. That way you have like more of a space right here, so you can make sure to avoid this wall. This push box section, it is pretty annoying. So here's what I think I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make this one stud closer to the wall right here, and I'm gonna move all of these up. So now I'm gonna have this platform here, and then I'm gonna do a ramp that goes up to here. Then you just push it up this ramp. So let's test this out. Once you press that button, that'll activate these platforms. You have to use the box to actually jump up here. And then we have floor 8 outside. So this has absolutely no safety net. This outside section, I did do a lot of nerfs to, and I've done it a bunch of times, and it isn't really too hard. Well, one change I do think is this wall hop right here. It's kind of hard to tell that is a wall hop. So what I'm gonna do is position this like that, so that this wall doesn't have the like outline on it. So it's easier to tell if there's a seam there, and maybe the player will be able to find out I'm supposed to wall hop here. That ladder flick though, I think I do want to nerf that. That's the only thing I think I want to nerf. That jump is still possible. I forgot to select that too, apparently. And then you can just do that, and that'll be fine. Playing through this floor, which is floor 7 / floor 7. It's actually floor 7. It's the 7th floor you go to, and the 7th floor counting up. I haven't found anything I really want to nerf yet, well, until this jump. So this one, what you have to do, it's supposed to be a ledge jump down to there. But see, it likes to do that. You have to like really make sure that you press space before W. But that's still pretty annoying. So what I think I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna make a little bit of room for you to step down and then jump off of. So you're gonna get right there. I'll fix that misalignment at some point. And then you can jump to right there. But I'll put a small platform right here for you to land on as well. Then what you have to do is you corner clip right here. But I think I want to make it be 2 studs right here. I think that'll make it more obvious that it's a corner clip. I guess I'll put a sign at some point. But yeah, then we get to this part. That's another thing that needs to be nerfed. That fling. I don't really know what I can do other than just removing it. Because I mean, it can be a pretty RNG glitch. See, like I did like the exact same thing, but the game just decided it didn't want to let me do that. Yeah, so as much as I'd like to keep this, I can't. But yeah, I think that's what's going to replace the fling. Okay, well, that concludes the 7th floor. So now onto the 8th floor. This one is also over a safety net, so that means it can be slightly harder, like the other safety net one was. This jump really needs a nerf, though. I think what I can do is make that 3 studs. Yeah. In this part right here, I think I want to make these slightly larger so they're not as hard to get on. And then that was also a half stud, but then I made it a full stud. I think here I'm just gonna put this like against the wall like that, because like you don't have much time to think when you do these conveyor launches. Yeah, so then you can like stop right here for a second. And yeah, now we're on to floor 9. The only thing I want to change about this shadow section is the jump from here up to the top of this 9 stud is a little hard. But what I think I can do is maybe make that a 1.5 stud. Then I also need to do that right there. The next thing I want to change is I think I want to make this be like maybe that's good. But I guess let's just make it a half stud. I think here I'll just make this a full stud as well. And so that's gonna do it for floor 9. So now let's move on to floor 10. Now the thing about floor 10, if you fall, you get sent over here. It's like this floor and this floor. But instead of 10 stud wraps, it's 12 stud jumps. So you have climbable, wall boostable, climbable non-wall boostable, non-climbable wall boostable, and then non-climbable non-wall boostable. But this jump is pretty hard. What I think I'm gonna do is just remove that entirely. And then the thing is, you get teleported all the way back down to this floor, which is 2 floors back, not 4, because remember, you get teleported back up. You get teleported up to floor 10 at the bottom of, or at the end of this floor. But I think I want to just change this to the start of floor 9, so only 1 floor back. Okay, I just found an issue. If you jump up, then you'll hit that teleporter, which will allow you to take a shortcut. So what I just did was I just lowered it down. Okay, you can still high jump. So I need to lower it down more. Okay, this jump, it's a ledge jump down to here. Here, I'll reset so you can see a little better. Do ledge jump off of here onto here. I think by extending it like this, that way you can sort of go like this to better position yourself. Now, this speed section, I think, really needs nerfing. I think I'm going to make some of these be 1.75 platforms. Yeah, so I also did add the teleporter here. It sends you back to the speed deactivator, which is right there. So it's back like 2 jumps. But yeah, this jump, this is just the same jump repeating. It's a 10 stud high jump. And then that jump. I mean, it's like, yeah, I guess this would be a 14 stud jump lowered by 10 studs. I don't know. I'd say this is about the difficulty of like an 11.5 stud. I mean, this is kind of boring of gameplay, but I don't care. Yeah, now this outside section, I don't like it. I want it to be more like the one on Tower of Inception floor 1, which is what this is based off, because this mini section is supposed to be, you do Tower of Inception sections, but floor 1 outside is super simple. So I think I'm just going to delete most of this. There, so I'm just gonna put a bunch of like 4x4s. Okay, I'm gonna keep this part underneath here. The reason I need to make it like go underneath here, because that way so that you can't jump from up here. So I think I'm gonna keep that mostly the same, but this ladder flicking part right here, it likes to just knock you off for no reason. So we're just gonna replace it with a few 3x3s. So now that we have that done, I need to readjust the timer. So I can just, it's 160 seconds right now, but I can just complete the section and see how much time is left, because obviously this is a much shorter section now. 100 seconds approximately remaining. So that would mean if I put 60 seconds, that would hopefully be good. So let me change this to 60 seconds. Although again, I don't want it to be too strict of a time, so I think I'm gonna make it be 70. I had it at 65 just a second ago, but I think 70 will be better. Okay, I had around 15 seconds remaining. So I think that's pretty good. Yeah, so the main thing I wanted to do in this video was just nerfing a whole bunch of stuff. I will do a little bit of detail adding, but that's like kind of repetitive to do that, so it's not really the best for a video, really. I mean, you want it to be repetitive so the look of the whole floor or tower is like consistent all the way through. But I can decide what I want to do for each thing. For floor 8, I don't really know what I want to do. Perhaps I make everything universal. Maybe I will also make everything a different color. You know, it'll still be red, but not the same shade of red. Yeah, okay, I think I actually like this color. Yeah, so that's what I'm gonna do for all the parts on this floor. Floor 7, I pretty much just put neon under every single part. Now, floor 8, what can I do here? I really have no idea. Okay, we'll just skip that floor for now. But then, if I don't have any idea for that, what can I do for floor 9? I mean, I had these neon parts on this dark section. And they also actually emit light too, so you can actually see what you're doing. I might just do wedges again, but I really have no idea. I'm thinking I could put neon underneath all the gray platforms. Okay, so yeah, those are the neon parts on the bottom of these. And it just occurred to me that I need to make these can't collide false. Yeah, I really don't know what else I could do. I mean, maybe I could put neon at the bottom like I did on these, but I don't know. Although I do think that is going to do it for today's video. There might be a few other finishing touches I'll do off camera, such as that. Oh, I fell off. If you have any ideas for what I could do to detail the 10th floor, floor 9, and floor 8, or any additional things you think should be nerfed, feel free to leave a comment. Maybe I'll change it. The final episode of the series, where I'm going to show the entire tower start to finish, is going to be 1 week from now. You're going to see this on Saturday, the 5th of June. The final video is going to be Saturday, the 12th of June. So be sure to subscribe so you don't miss that. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video, and have a great day.